Okay, thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Now I'm going to share my slides. And in these slides, I'm going to share some primary educational aspects in this during Corona situation. And now just go through it. Have a look just. Okay, our topic was make a productive early childhood and primary education with the COVID-19 pandemic situation. And we have already known by Sonia Hasadan. Okay, just have a look on the screen, the classrooms. In this is the image of primary sections. That's our children are something doing on their classes. Now, I would like to share first this pandemic situations is really greatly hampered our primary educations because most of the time, about 18 months, uh, about 18 months were closed our educational institutions, not only primary sections, but high sections also. Now I would like to share some my experience, my and what necessary steps should be taken after this Corona time or these pandemic situations. Okay, background on the assessments. I would like to share some statistics which I collected from BRAC, and we can also focus on here the perception in Bangladesh, the primary educations and the situations of the institutions. Okay, background on the background of the assessments on 18 about 11th March 2020 and 2020, the World Health Organizations declared the coronavirus outbreak as a global pandemic. From the time still now, we are facing this problem, this pandemic situations. Okay, after declaration, the government for stopping or for just protecting these situations, government has given some declarations about lockdowns, about um, isolations, about many social distancing notification, throwing media, and many instruction to promote in educational institutions. We already have known that, and now from this after declarations, we noticed that about 38.6 million students in Bangladesh. Among them, I'm just sharing the data just to you. Just 3.6 million students are in pre-primary, and 18 million in primary, and 13 million in secondary, and 4 million in tertiary educations. Okay, now we are saying that 18 million in primary. It's a huge number. Okay, these students are out of the classroom. Can you imagine? It's a huge number, 18 million in primary sections. Okay, they are out of their classrooms. They are out of their comfort zones. They are out of their daily activities. Okay, after outing the classroom, they were involved in that time. They were involved some activities. I will explain it something. Wow, some uh, next part of the slides. Now I'm express you some statistics like urban, rural, and fail mimo, the diversities and the outing statistics of these children's, what they are doing and what they are in already involved the situation and what they are going to um, what they are going to face after next time in future. Okay, multiple responses, the tendency and frequency of going outside are more evident among male students and those living in rural areas. 22% of the male students go outside, which is 15% for female students. On the other hand, we can see in the statistics about 90% of students living in rural areas have the tendency to go outside, which is 17% in urban areas. Now, point to be noted, about 22% of the male students, they are going to outsides. Now, what can we do for them? What can we prevent them, or what can we protect them from these pandemic situations? Because it is worldly widespread. Okay, so for this, in this perspective, we can say that we have to more conscious about our children. We have to more conscious about the starting time, and we have to more conscious about the hygienic perspective or conceptual facts in our students. Okay, urban areas, 16.9% of children are out of the classroom, and as well as they are outside of the house also. Okay, in this point, we have to more conscious about the some necessary steps of our administration, government administration. They have already taken necessary steps to protect them for going outside there. And from the statistics, we have also know that about 77 million children, the pandemic has taken away their classrooms. It have school children worldwide have lost 1.8 trillion hours and counting of in-person learning due to COVID-19 lockdowns. So lockdowns is the main factor of for the children's out of the classroom. Okay, now I would like to share my personal feelings with you in the middle of these slides. I have experienced some incidents in the classrooms. After reopening the classrooms, I have asked some students their situation. Say, how are you all? They answered me, we are not well at all. Then I questioned, what's wrong with you? What are you doing? Are you not studying in your house, or are you not practicing your regular exercise? They are already, they all are silent. They all are silent. Then silence is not the correct answer of any question. So I again asked them, what did you spend your last months, about 18 months in your home? And most of the students, they are busy with sports, gaming. What kind of gamings is a popular game in worldwide? PUBG and Free Fire is one kind of virus for our young children, I think so. They have uh, most of them were busy. Most of them were busy in this gaming section. They were wasting in their time about 9 or 10 hours. They are involved in this game without sleeping very well, without sometimes without eating, sometimes without bathing themselves. Okay, they were wasting their time like in this way. That was a great trade for us. For this perspective, we have decided that opening online classes, and we all teachers were trying our label based for their improvements or for their for preventing their wasting time. Okay, then now I would share the another um, experience what I have already seen from our children. In primary education for many children, you can see the slides in this point. For many children, the alternatives to school are child labor, child marriage, and teenage pregnancy. There is an absence of our morality or ethical values, you can say that, because we know that we know that family is the first institution for learning, and second institution is educational institution. So when they are absent long time from the initial steps of their first stage, what I have said, the family, the first steps of learning or first stage of learning, many many parents were busy with their activities, employees are with their employment, and most of the children were spending the time in their house alone. So we know that an idle brain is devil's workshop, and uh, for this reason most of the students are busy something different, something illogical, something um, immoral thing, uh, and for this reason most of the students are out of their track, out of the track. Okay, then another thing is that what necessary steps we had already taken for their betterment or for their improvement. Okay, we have taken online classes, online meetings, guardians involvements from quality education, organizing online cultural programs for recreation and exploring themselves. I want to share some visual acts for you. Okay, it's for distance learning. We have taken online classes to connect themselves with their studies, and we have also taken online exam, and you are seeing that on the screen. Some of our students are they're busy with their exam script. Okay, okay. This photo explores the concept of guardian meetings. You can say there are many guardians are here. They are giving their advices and taking our uh, um, suggestions how to manage their children, and how can they protect their children from this virus, and they are they also try to know how, about sanitation, about the hygienic steps, what should they apply or to protect their children. And after the declaration of reopening schools, okay, we have confirmation, the declaration of the government after about 18 months later. So everyone is very excited, you know. After declaration of reopening, we have taken some necessary steps, cleaning our classrooms. You are noticing that they are busy with cleaning. Okay. And we have also welcomed heartily there. You can notice some of our teachers are standing to welcome their beloved students. Okay, they are waiting with flowers. Okay, and there is a flowery receptions of our students, and we have already taken necessary steps like sanitizing hands. You are saying that. Okay, before entrance, we have already ensured the checking of temperature checking. Okay. Okay, we can see a large notice board on the wall. You can notice that students are students are going through it, and they are ready to enter in classroom, and they sanitizing their face, uh, and one of our teacher, she is demonstrating her students an artistic concept. This is called Bengali letter call. By this letter, we can make an English word like banana, scalp. Okay, this is the situation of our classrooms after reopening the classes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. After now, from these slides, we can suggest our beloved mentors that primary education should be improved by not only the vocal, but also we can improve our primary education doing some extraordinary activities. Extraordinary activities like this, our co-curricular activities, what we have done in online platform. Some of our teachers were present there, and our students perform their activities on online platform. Okay, we can now, what is primary education and how can we make it productive? Okay, to make it productive, we can suggest them about their activities, about the moralities. We have to provide we have to provide them about the concept of morality, about the religious value, code of conduct, and the manner from our institutions. We can we can make them conscious about their dream. We can make this conscious about their future or aim. We can also motivate. We can also motivate them by by showing some motivational speech, or by showing some motivations from our teachers, and we can also encourage them. mm, we can also encourage them by making them comfortable in their situations. So primary educations in the COVID-19 pandemic situations is it's hazard, but it's not impossible to be remake themselves, to reproduce or regenerated themselves by doing some good things or good steps. Our government has already taken many steps, and we have uh, uh, applied in our institutions. And my suggestions are I can recommend that we can apply this way, and by this way we can impoverish and invades the pandemic situations. Thank you so much, and I think mm, you enjoy these slides. This is our institutions, and the students you have seen. These are our students. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hachnain, and partner of school EBAC public school. The partner I can't remember, so I didn't get your name actually. Please tell me what's the name, please, and the position. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. What's your position and place, Mr. Hashim? Can you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Actually, yes, sir.
Anyway, Hashinan, you can
Let's say.
tell me about your partner's information little bit.
Yes, that's it. Please, please.
Anyhow, in his explanation, we get the idea of how pandemic influenced Bangladesh, and he show us some statistics, then pictorial, then how to make teaching learning process in productive way. Anyway, it's similar, I think, the Sri Lanka. Then dropout also he discussed the percentage wise. Thank you very much for your presentation. We get most that get some total idea of how this pandemic influence our school system. Thank you very much